Alright, we're back with war number 2. We're going to start off here with path 9. We got Guillotine 29, Magneto, Colossus. We're going to go in hazard shift with Colossus against this Arcus. We've done this fight a bunch of times. We just want to hit into him during the incinerate phase, and we don't want to hit into him during the poison phase. Always a little bit easier said than done. Also, if I wasn't clear on the first war, I am boosting up pretty big. We've had like a long off season. I got a ton of boosts sitting there. They keep giving us extra boosts. So if you see me starting with a bar of power or an indestructible boost that is in there, I make a little mistake there, but I'm still confident I'm going to finish this one off okay. Wait for that poison phase to end. Take a little bit of poison damage there, but then we're going to go in here. One more parry heavy into a special 2 should finish it off. So that's one fight down. Also, the fights are sped up because I just have so many and I don't have time for all of them. It will just take too long. I've got, again, almost like an hour of uncut footage per war. So here, I thought this was a great spot, Guillotine 2099, to build up to get her charged. Just don't hit. This is the opposite. She's poison immune but not incinerate immune, so try not to hit in during the incinerate phase and only during the poison phase. I kind of got stuck into the corner, used that special 2 to get myself out of the corner, and then go back in. I did use that special 1 there, and then I think at this point I'm just going to go ahead and build up to special 3. So again, even the little bit of damage from the incinerates is not too bad. I have the, I could always heal her up if I need to, but I had another Apocalypse boss, so I just wanted to go ahead and get the charge as soon as I could, and I didn't really need Guillotine 2099 for any other fight, so this is going to be fine. I'll just go attack in during this poison phase. Again, got to keep track of the falter with Professor X, but it's not too bad. So there, get the falter. Even though I take a little bit of damage, like I took a bunch of damage from incinerates, it's really not the end there. That was silly. I don't know why I missed that one, but again, I'm gonna finish this fight off okay. There, I just hit in just to get the falter off, and now I can just get him down to 5% and drop the special 3. So pretty happy that this works out okay, because then I'm always looking for a fight to get the charge on. And I'm a little bit behind on recording the wars. In the third one, I went for a charge. It failed, and I had a backup plan. So we'll get to there in the third war. Now we're back on to path 5. What do we got here? We got Iceman, APOC, and I forgot who else we brought here. But I think the plan on this one, if I'm not mistaken, I might have swapped. Can't remember if I swapped paths in this war or the next war. We'll see in a second. Because I'm running the 2 paths, sometimes I'll go 9 and then 5 for phase 2, and sometimes 5 for phase 1, 9 for phase 2. But that's okay. So yeah, we got Magneto here as well. Okay, so we got these ebb and flow knockdowns. The Hit Monkeys, an easy fight. We've done that one before. Here with Sasquatch, Apox also great counter for Sasquatch here. I'm not really too worried at all. So this one shouldn't be too much of a problem. If he does go into the Wrath phase, we'll just back off and wait for it to end here. So that's what he does, goes into Wrath. We'll wait for that to finish. I'm not able to counter his heavy attack on this node, and that's fine. We just wait for it to end. A couple parry heavies, and that's it. Done. Happy with this one. And then we've got this again, Iron Man Infinity War with Steady Bit of Fury and Heavy Hitter. So again, I got to get my intercepts on point here, because I'm not great at reparrying. So I can't intercept his heavy there. So there I do get a parry on his light attack. Not so much a reparry, but just getting that first quick parry on the light attack. So that wasn't, and then once I get into the fight, it's mainly just I'll throw my special 1s here because of power alternator. Even though I know there's magnetism might turn off the node, I don't want to mess with it, so I'll just keep throwing my special 1s. And here you can see I'm just going to try and line up my intercepts there. which I'm not fantastic at, but good enough to get this this down. It's always, you know, at least you got it. As long as you know what you have to do for the fight, you're kind of like mentally prepared. Okay, I got to throw these intercepts, and you'll be fine. There, got clipped a little bit going for it, but we're almost done. Don't have to worry about the auto block with Magneto, and the fight. Perfect. Really happy there. All right, next we've got Apocalypse for this Nick Fury on Mixmaster. So, again, pretty, Apoc's a nice counter here. Again, just trying to keep tabs of my heavies and my, a combination of my heavy attacks and my like medium, light, mediums. Throw the specials. Apoc's already up to 3 charges, so he's doing a nice chunk of damage. If I do take the bleeds with Apoc, he'll eventually become immune to them, so I'm not too worried about that. Sometimes I'm playing really well where that end of the Nick Fury special 1, I can actually get the dex at the very end and attack back in, so that's always nice when I actually get that. There again. Alright, so now he's let him... the problem with Nick Fury here is you want to still get your attacks in because of the aggression prowess. Don't know why he blocked there. I thought I got that in time. But see, he's building up quickly on the prowess. So now, good thing I got an attack in there, get his prowess back down to 0 so that when if he does throw a special 1, that like you don't get a ton of damage into your block. But we continue to bait heavies and finish him off nicely. Really happy with how that fight went. That can go wrong very fast. Alright, so we're going to continue in the second phase now. So we're not switching paths. We're just going with the main one. We got Iceman. Instead of, we brought him basically just for, we bought him because we had this I-bomb here. And I don't really have to worry too much about like heal blocking him here to power control him, because that kind of the node's been changed, so I can just go in with any poison immune champ and I can pretty much get through this I-bomb. And I was bringing Iceman for the hazard shift node. I think it was a hazard shift MODOK in the boss circle, but I didn't play that. I hadn't done that fight in a while, and I should have gone back and seen how I did it. And I didn't really look at it, and we'll see how that one goes. It might be the only problem with this war. Everything else seems to be going just as planned. So again, just baiting special 1s. Got clipped a little bit there. That's fine. Bait is heavy against the wall and attack back out. So there we go. We get out of it. Throw that SP1. Nothing too crazy on this node. Just need someone who's poison immune, and it works out just fine. So another combo, special 1, and there he goes. Next up, we got a Rhino, and again, we're not really going to be able to parry too much here on Ebb and Flow Intercept and Mighty Charge, but so the goal here is just going to be, bait that heavy, attack in, and bait specials. I'm not really gonna, I don't want to get clipped by his unblockable. I think I do at some point, but it's really just a matter of bait that special 1, attack back in, rinse and repeat. Nothing too crazy here. You don't really want to go for the intercept on Rhino here, because you'll get clipped by the unstoppable. Unless you have someone like, if you go old school with like Blade and Ghost Rider synergy, then I think I used to do that back in the day in some war fights where I had an Ebb and Flow Intercept Rhino, and that's what I would use in order to counter his the Ebb and Flow Intercept without getting clipped by unblockable, or unstoppable, I mean. So that's fine. But again, with the damage over time here, it's not too bad with Apoc. It's going to put in some nice work. Again, bait that special, come back in with one of our own, and try and finish this one off. Another heavy, to a special 1, and finished. So that one's good. Next up, we have a Thor Ragnarok. Again, he's hashtag metal. Similar thing, Flow Intercept, Mighty Charge, Crumpling Armor. We'll just go in with APOC here. I was thinking about whether to go with Magneto or APOC. We'll just go APOC. He was already up to like 4 charges. He's hitting hard. The only thing is that he has a pretty long special 1 and 2. And the way with Thor Ragnarok, obviously, when you get him to 20 charges, then he starts getting power gain. So if you do a special that gets to that 20th charge, he doesn't get the power gain. But until your special ends, that power gain is still going. So you'll see here as I build up to here, he's at 17 charges. We're going to go ahead and drop a special here. But see, the power gain is still going almost the entire way, or 3/4 of the way, until our special finishes. So you do have to be careful not to do that with don't give him too much power before getting to 20, because it's not going to end quickly. And there's a good chance it can push him to a special 3. So you can see there was about, the special 1 was only like half the timer there. So you have to time it where, if you have a multi-hit special, so that, the last hit of the special can be the 20th hit to take it out. So much earlier there, so only half the timer went off. Again, bait specials, counter back in. One more heavy bait, and we're finished. So that should be it for section 2. Oh no, section 2 for path 5. Now section 2 for path 9. We've got a Magneto. We've done this fight so many times. We're gonna, as long as we don't have a hashtag metal champion, I prefer not to have one. But here we go. We're gonna rely on intercepts and countering special 1s. Now to counter Magneto's special 1, obviously you can see there I had an indestructible boost on, but it didn't do anything. It protected me there, but I was hoping that was in case I needed it for like a special 3 if I get clipped on an intercept. So that was kind of a waste. Which is fine. They're giving them away. I'm going to have some of them expire. I think that's why I'm using them, just so that I don't lose them. So what I'm going to try and do here is, if I'm close enough like that, then I'm absolutely going to counter the special 1, and that's going to be my goal here. Other than that, I'm going to have to throw in my, turn on my intercepting skills just a little bit, and then go in, and hopefully we can get the intercepts. So there we go. Nice little intercept there. Drop our own special 1. Get those bleeds going a little bit, even though he's got the willpower healing. Nice little intercept there. And again, nice counter on the special 1. As long as you don't see there, I'm too far back, so I'm not confident going in. I feel like I'm going to get parried if I go in if I'm too far away. You almost have to like freeze for the first part of his special 1 animation, and only dash back on the second part. So there he goes. We've done that one a bunch of times. And then Dragon Man, we've done this a bunch of times. Empowered immunity here and window of opportunity stun. So the goal is going to be Magneto to shut off the window of opportunity stun. We don't want to throw the special 1 because of the bleeds. He's going to gain extra power. We don't want the special 2 because it's going to give armor breaks. If you armor break Dragon Man, you're going to take degen. And so the goal here is usually for me is just special 3s or a big special 2 if I'm close enough that I think I'm going to take him out. So here you can see Magneto has turned off Dragon Man's power gain, so that way I don't have to worry about it at all. Take that special 2 on the block in the corner. We're going to come right back out. So now he's also turned off the window of opportunity stun node. So all I have to do here is parry heavy, build up some prowess, and drop a special 3. He's actually almost done before I even get to that special 3. I don't even really need that many prowess. I think we're just going to go right now. There we go. We'll just drop it, and I don't even think, usually I try to build to like 30 or 40 prowess. Here we don't need it. He's done. 36 hits. Beautiful. And then we have a Mysterio. This one here, they've changed the node. It's kinetic transference, feats of indestructible. So when you get to 2 bars of power, they go indestructible. And kinetic transference, so I just don't want to be taking too much on the... Like here, I'm actually taking advantage of it. Because of the magnetism, because he's hashtag metal, when he throws that special 2, I'm going to be immune to miss, so I can just go in and attack back in. So I don't have to sit there with the special 1s. You have to back off. You don't want to hit him during that special 1. The damage gets reflected back on you. So I'd rather push to special 2 anyway, so I'm actually just going to take advantage of this as much as possible, bait special 2s, and then I can attack in without worrying at all about the miss mechanic. Like here, the special 1, I'm going to dash back, or I'm going to parry, try and wait for that little timer to disappear, and he's done. Awesome fight. Next, we had this bishop in war number 1. We're going to have, I told you in that first video, if you were listening, that I learned from that one, and he has safeguard here, so he's only going to get like 1% or like of his max health on like any attack, and I'm still learning from that. I have this fight, this node is still tripping me up a little bit in the next war video, but we'll get there. But here I went in with bishop, against this bishop with Colossus, and this time I was prepared that I'm only going to be doing the, like, you know, small bit of damage, but it's fine. I'm just going to keep with the parry heavy game. Even that special 1 there, I'm mainly throwing the special 1 just to try and get another stun in. It's not like the special 1 or 2 are going to be doing anything special. Again, I could go for the special 3 and get the big armor, which kind of saved me in the previous war. Here, I wasn't really thinking about the special 3 as much as it was just keep consistently going in with the parry heavies and even the parry special 1 just to try get another stun in and keep the fury up for Colossus. So here again, lock in another heavy, which is nice. So even in that first one where I kind of slipped up and it didn't work out and I barely got through it, this time I'm right on the ball here, and I know exactly how I feel like I'm doing here, even though I know I threw that special 2 and probably going to special 3 would have been better. Again, some of the comments from the first war video were too late to impact the second war video. So even some nice comments that I got there, or tips from on the first one, I couldn't really implement them here because I'd already done this fight already. So again, I know it's a little long, but Colossus put in some nice work there. I'm not even close to dying on this one. I was pretty happy with how this one turned out. Again, another special 1 gives me another stun and parry there, and parry heavy, so that's fine. So tons of armor ups, and we're looking good here. And bishop goes down. Okay, next, here's my one mistake for the war. Obviously, like I probably would have loved to have Kingpin for this fight, but I thought to bring Iceman, that he was going to help me out. I was worried if I brought Kingpin for the Immortal Abomination fight that I was just going to get poisoned to death, that he wouldn't shrug off enough of the poisons. I thought Iceman would do the better job against that Immortal Abomination and this one. If I was just this fight, I would probably take Kingpin instead. Here, I did not do such a great job. I should probably speed this one up. It's a bunch of hitting into his block. And really just, what I should have done and what I've done in the past, I only thought about it again after I did the war, it's more about, I should have done more heavy counters with my own heavy. I think that would have done more damage, because Iceman does have a pretty long reach on his heavy, and I'm pretty sure I've done it in the past, where I might have even done it a few times in this fight where I countered his heavy with my own. But it was something that I did not think to do. And I just wasn't doing enough damage, and eventually I screw up, I get clipped, take my 1 death for the war, and then I come in with Magneto to finish it up. So again, not the greatest performance here on this MODOK. I probably would have done better with somebody else. That's fine. It's just the one death, which is annoying. I think war number 3 might be deathless, so that'll be nice to get the first deathless war. I'm pretty sure we were clean on war number 3. So, but again, we're getting tons of fights in here. We've got 15 fights, 14 solos. Pretty happy with what we've got so far. I don't think you're going to get this many fights for the most part for most guys. So we're getting 2 accounts. We're getting tons of fights in. So another 15 fights, 14 solos. Pretty happy with that, even with this one screw up over there. But that's fine. It's okay. So here I think I started actually going for like the heavy counters with my own heavy. And it's a little too late for that. I screw up there. I get clipped here. There's only like 30 seconds, like 45 seconds left here. So I go in and I get clipped with an auto block, I think. And he gets me, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. It's just the one death. And we go in with Magneto to finish him off. Because of the hashtag metal, we just hope he doesn't get too many prompts from the incinerates, like from the hazard shift node. And we don't have to worry about the auto block. Yeah, we don't have to worry about the auto block at all. We can just go in, go ham on him, and finish off this this MODOK. Even though I did get clipped there by the special one, which is fine. And he's done. Okay, last but not least, we've got another APOC boss solo with Guillotine 2099. We have our charge. We're healed up. We go in, finish him off. You've seen it before. I'll let the music play out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the war video, and we'll see you in the next one.